What happens if you travel back to ancient Rome for 7 days? Day 1, in the heart of the empire. The marble is cold, but the history is alive. Day 2. The roar of the crowd still echoes in the stones. You can almost smell the glory. Day 3, market day. The grapes are sweet and juicy. Day 4. The thunder of the hooves. The heat of the track. Day 5, steam, stone, and silence. There is no soap, though. Day 6. The torches flicker in the Roman night. Every shadow here tells a story 2,000 years old. Day 7. Time to head back to the quiet suburbs. Rome wasn't built in a day, but 7 days was just enough. Oh no, why is Alexa and Siri having a war? This is bad. That's a lot of TVs, monitors, and holograms. I wonder if this will get worse. Oh no, I guess Siri is the purple people and Alexa's the blue people, at least I think. Oh no, they're shooting at me. Oh God, help me, the drones are trying to get me. I think it's Alexa's ones. Oh my God, is that Socrates? Help. Ouch, that really hurts. Socrates, with the power of your questioning, it looks like you stopped the war. At least you can do something good. What happens if you sell bubble gum in ancient Rome? You start selling the bubble gum, hoping people will notice. The streets are busy, but no one pays much attention. You keep demonstrating it, showing everyone how it works. A few curious glances, but mostly confusion. Some people finally start to notice and excitement grows. The first smiles appear as it catches on. Interest spikes and it seems like everyone wants a piece. Success feels within reach. Then Socrates shows up, questioning everything. People start doubting as he mocks and points out flaws. Socrates has ruined your business. You call him stupid, but that does not cure your hunger for revenge. You stay up late, thinking and plotting. Every mock and word from Socrates fuels a new plan. It will ruin his reputation. You drop-kick Socrates into the river. His reputation is ruined. You come in after him so you can get a bath because you're not a stinky rat like him. What happens if you bring a mech suit to ancient Greece for 7 days? Day 1. A portal opens. You step out in a mech suit. The crowd stares, then cheers. Day 2. You lift a stone that took 4 men to carry. You're the most popular person in Greece. Day 3. You walk through the city. People follow, pointing and praising. You're at your peak. Day 4. The energy shifts. Whispers replace cheers. People start questioning. Day 5. Socrates steps in. He asks simple questions. You hesitate. Day 6. The crowd turns away. No more cheering, just doubt. Day 7. Side by side. You raise the minigun. He doesn't move. You pull the trigger. He doesn't flinch. He says, "I am God."
What if you were raised by Socrates, from a child into a philosopher? At 10, you didn't learn answers. You learned how to ask. By 12, nothing was accepted without thought. Socrates taught you to challenge even the obvious. At 14, the world became your classroom. Every conversation was a chance to test your mind. By 16, you began shaping your own ideas, not repeating but refining truth through reason. At 17, silence became your greatest teacher. Thinking deeply became second nature. At 18, you found your voice among others, not to win, but to seek truth together. By 20, you no longer needed answers. You had learned how to think for yourself. You haven't just been raised by Socrates, you became Socrates. What if you were stuck in a coal mine for 7 days? Day 1, you wake up trapped deep in a collapsed coal mine, surrounded by darkness and debris. Day 2, you hold a flickering lantern and carefully move through a tight tunnel. Day 3, you hear a rumble and brace yourself as dust and rocks fall around you. The mine is getting more unstable. Day 4, you reach a split in the tunnel and must choose a path, one faintly lit, the other completely dark. Day 5, the tunnel collapsed again, but you think you see a light in the distance. Day 6, you see the light of the exit. You start celebrating, jumping up and down. Day 7, you have escaped. You are very happy, 7 days in a cave, but against all odds, you survived. What if you took Socrates to New York City? Socrates lands in Times Square and immediately gets distracted by a toothpaste ad. Socrates starts immediately talking into thin air. Nobody stops him. Socrates questions a random girl about happiness in the park. She gets annoyed. She starts calling you annoying. Socrates finds a laptop, he opens it, and starts writing a document. It's about if pineapple should be allowed on pizza. Socrates starts asking bankers what success really means. They ignore him, but one guy calls Socrates a nuisance. Socrates sits on a rooftop trying to understand modern life. Socrates may be annoying, but he is not smart.
What if you go back to ancient Egypt for 7 days? Day 1. The skeleton walks into the desert and stops, staring at a massive pyramid glowing with alien energy. Day 2. Floating stones zip past as the skeleton ducks and watches workers using alien beams. Day 3. The skeleton awkwardly bows in front of a pharaoh and a silent alien figure. Day 4. The skeleton steps inside and reaches toward a glowing energy core. Day 5. At night, the skeleton walks under beams of light, dropping materials from the sky. Day 6. The skeleton notices Socrates stacking bricks and pauses in shock. He says, "I'm always here." Day 7. The skeleton watches as Socrates joins the aliens near the glowing pyramid. Socrates says, "I am with the aliens."
What if you could spawn anything you think of? Day 1. You wake up, and anything you imagine appears in your hand. Day 2. You push it further. Tools, objects, spawning instantly from nothing. Day 3. You step outside and build an entire house out of thin air. Day 4. You walk up to a time machine you just created just because you can. You start helping people, spawning food and supplies wherever they're needed. Day 6. Then you get curious and bring Socrates into your world. Day 7. Now you're covering your head while he won't stop questioning everything you do.